Music advice from an indie newbie artist. Music advice from an indie newbie artist. Music advice. Like my intro. I worked really hard on that intro. Anyways, my name's Griffin. I'm sure a lot of you don't know that, and I'm sure a lot of you do know that if you've been on the channel before. I've been making music seriously now since March, and by no means am I a professional or an expert, so give and take what you will from this video. I'm also an indie musician, so all advice may not apply to you, nor should it even apply to you if you're also an indie musician. This video is mainly made for people who want to gain a music following of any kind, like 150 followers, whatever. This could be made for you. I'm not an expert on promoting or anything, so there won't be anything like that. This video will just deal with like the mental side of things, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so my first piece of advice would be to don't be afraid to post your music. I feel like people will disagree with me and say don't post your music if you're not an expert on an instrument or whatever that may be. The best way to get better is to hear other people's opinions and feedback on songs, even if they can be pretty brutal sometimes. Make another video on how to deal with hate comments, because sometimes people could just give no feedback and just want to be dicks, because, you know, that's just how the world is, unfortunately. Sadly, as tough as it is to hear, at the beginning stages, there's some truth to a lot of those comments. Yeah. Even if the people are just being dicks. Yeah, I know. You can cry. I'll cry with you. And this is by no means me being pretentious or anything. I get a shit ton of hate comments, dude. People are just mean. So what I try to do is I try to kill them with kindness. I'm like, why do you hate this song? Why do you think that? Get some feedback out of them. Try to take something away from their just ignorance, I guess, if that makes any sense. The toughest thing for musicians, I'm a big softie, trust me. So it's been tough for me, and I'm still dealing with a lot of it. You gotta gain some thick skin if you want to build a fan base, and sadly that's just how it is nowadays with the internet, because you're constantly hearing other people's opinions, and you think it'll make you a better musician and a much tougher person, even though it's a situation that I don't think artists or musicians or YouTubers should have to deal with, but sadly that's just how people are. Weird. This piece of advice would be don't be afraid to be weird. There's too much normal music, so to stand out and be unique to yourself, you cannot be afraid to be weird, and I can't stress that enough. You just want to make the music that you like and you don't really care about all this, then go for it, dude. I'm not here to stop your happiness or say this is how it should be done or you're doing it wrong, do it this way. I hate when people say that. So my advice on being unique to yourself and being weird would definitely be pull things that you like from multiple genres, pull things that you like from multiple musicians and kind of use them to your advantage. And you kind of create the cesspool of genres and musicians, and that turns into your own style, that turns into your own unique style, and it's really cool once you finally get to that place artistically. Weirder music you make, or the more I shouldn't say weird, the more unique music you make, the more chance that someone's going to come back to your song, whether it be, yo, look at this song, it's weird, and you know, their reaction may be like they don't like it at first, but then it slowly grows on them because they keep listening to it. There's a couple musicians like that for me. Yeah, just don't be afraid to be unique, be yourself, and don't just copy one musician. I mean, if you want to do it, go for it, man. I'm not stopping you, but trust me, it's a whole lot more fun once you finally unlock that artistic side of you. And there's nothing better than that. The way you make music just becomes so much better. And it also kind of puts you in this place where it's like a lot of people can't even critique what you're doing because it's like so they kind of out there. A lot of people don't know what to say, and they like it. They like when they don't know what to say. That people like when they can't critique music. I'm not an expert, so don't take everything I say seriously, but yeah, in my experience, that's how it is, at least. Would be my next piece of advice would be to post the feedback forums. Did you like that pop? Anyways, post the feedback forums. They can help you out a lot. It's some pretentious know-it-alls on these forums that think only their way is right and they have the only right way to do something. A lot of people are like that. So try to find specific like genre forums. This will help you get like specific feedback and ideas. Again, people can be pretty harsh on these forums. When it sucks, but sometimes it's a good thing. That I use is it's just music feedback. I post it on there. General good comments, but a lot of people don't like my untrained voice, which I can't blame them. You like stuff and you don't like stuff. It is what it is. And also, another thing with these feedback forums, I will say, don't take advice from people that you won't take advice from. and take advice from people that you would take advice from. I don't know if that made any sense. Yeah, post on feedback forums. They help a lot, whether it's Reddit or something else. Helps a lot. Trust me. Trust me. Overall, like, you'll get like paragraphs among paragraphs of like people talking about how bad your song was, but hey, at the end of the day, you made someone spend way too much time on your song than they should have. So like something about your song stuck with them, right? If you get that reaction like I did. Here's a couple more. But yeah, on feedback forums, they help a lot. Helps you develop some thick skin. Again, with the thick skin bullshit. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. The next piece of advice I have isn't even really advice, it's just something I want to say, and I don't even know if it makes any sense. I have it written down in my notes, and it just sounds like random words mushed together because I'm fucking stupid and I don't know how to say things that I want to say. Your music, the majority of people are not going to like your music, but there's going to be a small amount of people that do actually like your music. So forget about the people that don't like your music and start making music for the people that like your music. So people are going to be mean, but then there's going to be genuine supporters that slip through the cracks that like your music. My cat just freaked me the fuck out. I don't know if you saw that reaction. My cat knocks on my door, and I just got really scared. It's like 2 a.m. Hold on. Holy fuck, dude. Not rad. Don't do that. My cat nearly just took down my whole setup. I let him sit on my lap for 1 second. You got anything to say, you little asshole? Good talk. Fans will slip. A majority of people will not like your music, but fans will slip through the cracks, or supporters. I like calling them supporters because calling them fans is weird to me. For them. Supporters will slip through the cracks, like I just said for the 5th time in a row. Sorry, my commentary is not that good. And how music for them. Stop trying to impress everyone else. Like, people are just not going to like your music, and that's perfectly fine. Musician numbers really shouldn't matter. It just matters who your music gets to and the effect that it brings to those people. Top of that, fan base out there. You just gotta find a good way to promote your music. And sadly, if you need help with that, I can't help you because I struggle with that too. I'm trying to say basically, if 1,000 people hear your song and only one person likes it, forget about the 999 people that dislike your fucking song, because you've just gained a supporter. And, fuck those 999 people because that supporter is the only one that matters out of them. Promoting is not about the general public's opinion of you. It's not about how the general public perceives you. It's about finding that small group of people that you can bring back to your music. Actually, about finding that group of people that actually like your music. And you're unfortunately going to have to go through a lot of mean comments, shitty people to get to that group of people. You're going to find that group of people all in like one song. It's going to take time. Like, I have like 120 subscribers on YouTube. Came from that over 3 months. They did not all come from one song. Like, they've came from all of my songs. So it takes time, and you're gonna have to be patient. Since it did in my head. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this video helped you out some, or at least provided some entertainment. I can make more of these if you like. Opinions and feedback are wanted. Subscribe and check out my music. It's Griffin Siegel on all platforms. I hope you guys don't get annoyed when my head goes sideways. I don't know why it does that. I can't control it. I'm sorry. But yeah, check out my music and thank you for watching. Bye.